On the NFL minority Rooney rule. And now they're saying that there must be two minority candidates to be interviewed. The Rooney rule is a joke. The NFL, which stands for Negroes Forget Leadership, speaks volumes every year. I'm not buying some politically correct fake rule to implement to make white owners do what common sense says do. They don't want to hire black candidates. Why don't people just realize how racist the NFL is? It's a plantation. They don't mind you running the field and sweating. And they don't mind, if they promote somebody that they think is a good boy. Because that's how they think. It's a good old boy network. I wish somebody would tell the truth. They can't do it on these networks because the suits would lose it. And they want to tell the truth. NFL ain't nothing but old plantation. Old slave Jim Crow running electoral count of what the massa wants. I see it all the time. Colin Kaepernick can't get back no job. And he didn't do nothing wrong except stand and defend what he do. Okay? You're not even supposed to have a flag on the football field and all dishonored and all dismembered, but they do. They do what they want to do. They want to hire what looks like them. They won't have any African Americans in ownership to make real changes. They won't have an NFL commissioner to make real changes. So when you think they just in the last 30 years opened up more black quarterbacks. I don't think people realize how you get all these people, uneducated ones that throw, oh, well, they've got 75% African Americans on the field. Anybody can run up and down the field, but who's going to be calling the shots? See, when you're a shot caller and a decision maker, that's what game recognizes game. Not about because I'm going to give you a paycheck. I'm talking about where you are making decisions. And you've had successful African American head coaches in the last 20 years. I didn't say 40, 50, that's the last 20. Mike Tomlin won a Super Bowl, lost one. Been to 2 Super Bowls. Tony Dungy won one. Jim Caldwell went to one. Okay, so that's 3 off the top. Lovie Smith. Okay, that's 4. And we're talking about since 2007. Okay, so we're not talking. And think about that for a moment. When Dungy and Lovie Smith, that was the first time 2 African American head coaches that went head to head against each other. That show you how racist and lame brain and all these stupid rules is. We're saying we're not even talking the last 15 years. African Americans to get to the Super Bowl as head coaches and stuff, and to get to this particular point, we're talking about right since Facebook hit peak. That's a scary thought. We have to come this far in such a little time, and they still are reluctant to hire African American coaches. It's embarrassing, it's racist, it's wrong, but that's what they do. And I can go up and down the list of a lot. So the Rooney Rule is a lame move to do something that they don't really want to do. They really don't want to hire black head coaches. They're more than enough qualified. More than enough. They don't want to hire them. They want to find excuses not to. You look at teams that have been established and ask yourself, how come San Francisco 49ers never had African American coach with all them Super Bowl wins? How come New England Patriots? I know Belichick is there and all that, but they won't hire nobody black as a head coach. Pittsburgh has, and Tomlin's been there for a minute. But then ask yourself, I can go on. I'm talking about a full-time black head coach. I'm not talking about part-time. Teams that have been successful, look it up. See for yourself. And some of them, pardon me, have never even had one. You shouldn't have to tell common sense. But then again, we live in a country that's very racist and do what they want to do and say what they want to say. And even if they have to give up draft picks, they'll still play dumb. I don't care if you had a camera outside the door and say you had to have 5 black guys come through the interview. They're not going to budge because it's a good old boy network. That's my thoughts and takes about the Rooney Rule in the NFL and why they don't want to hire black coaches. Hit that like, hit the subscribe, and the bell rings. That's a new video. Feel free to leave me your comments. I welcome comments on this or 2 or what have you. We can debate it. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, watch out for one another. And the NFL, like America, It ain't changed that much. I'm out.